What's going on, everybody? Dr. Bryan here, Formula Chiropractic. Welcome back to the office. Today we have Mr. Sachin here with us. So we're going to dive into a normal visit with him in the office today. Pretty similar to the videos I've done in the past, but we're at the point now where I think I've been seeing for about 5 months now.
Yep.
So when Sachin comes in, we kind of just got him on maintenance right now, making sure that we keep his body nice and tuned up, functioning well and perfectly balanced. So we're going to show you that today. But before we get started, I'm just going to ask him a couple questions, see how his experience been thus far with us here receiving care. All right, Sachin, so talk to us real quick. What was the major concern that you came in with originally when I first saw you?
So I'm originally getting into strength training, and we were getting into a more intense block, and I had a couple of small injuries leading up to the block. So one of the guys at the gym, the strength vault, yeah, shout out. They told me to come in and see you and just kind of, get tuned. So I came in, did a couple of adjustments, and immediately I felt like I could feel everything coming into balance. It's really hard to explain. You can just kind of feel all the adjectives you use. You can feel it, but it's very hard to explain. You could just feel like a lot of heat and a lot of sweat during that first session. I don't know how to explain it, but I could feel something was happening. And then subsequent sessions, we were having discussions, and one of the biggest things that has been nagging me since I was in high school was pollen allergies. And I don't know if I'm stealing your thunder here.
No,
but,
go ahead.
Cool. But yeah, one of the biggest things I've dealt with every summer, it's like you get out of winter and you're like, dude, it's go time, sunny weather, long days, let's go have some fun. And I just get hit with these like debilitating allergies. And last year it was so bad, I came down with a sinus infection, like nuked half my summer. And the one thing I noticed is with your zone-based healing that you do, I don't know what he calibrated. He calibrated something because I have had very minimal, like don't even talk about allergies, just sneezing in general. Like I have not experienced hardly anything. This has been the first, and I'm not taking any medication. I'm not taking any Zyrtec or Allegra or whatever you want to talk about. Like it's just been, so from a quality of life perspective, it's been amazing. My body has felt a lot more tuned. I get more range of motion on things like squat at the gym, my depth. Which everybody yells at me over there, like get down. And I'm like, dude, I am. But that's been the biggest thing. So it's it's a very quick and it doesn't feel like a lot's going on when he does the adjustments, but then the subsequent days afterwards is when you start feeling it. And when you come in for a few treatments and you have a little bit more like conversation about what you're noticing, then you start to see the power of what you're doing in just a couple of minutes. It's amazing. It's really amazing.
Man, he pretty much, he went in. I don't even really have to ask him too much more. He really went on it. So I love it, brother. I really
All right,
appreciate
man.
that.
Cool.
And one last thing for you. What would you tell anybody else in your same situation who was previously suffering with some of the same things that you've been dealing with?
Definitely come in. He's very well versed in the science of the body, and yes, sir, and the different, I guess, energy zones in the body. And just from having a 10 to 15 minute conversation, he will take your one comment or observation about your body and be able to analyze you and tell you what's going on. And if you just give him a couple of treatments, you will be believing. You'll be sitting here doing what I'm doing right now.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that. Well, my man, let's go ahead and get you checked out today, see what we have going on. I'm going to take this mic from you here, if that's okay.
Sure.
Awesome. And then I'm going to clip myself up. So prior to the video, I already talked to Sachin about some of the things that he was dealing with coming in for today's visit. So we're going to make sure that we check him out today, balance out his zones, anything that may be out of whack, and just make sure that he's all tuned up and good to go. Okay?
Cool. Sounds good.
All right, sir. Let's have you come over here for me, please. Lay face down on the table there.
Yes, sir.
And then let's get you checked out. Okay. All right, sir. Let's see what we have going on. So we're just going to check out his 6 different zones. And figure out potentially which one is unbalanced, and then we're going to take the steps necessary to correct that and make sure that he's good to go. Okay, Sergeant, so let's see here. So let's go ahead and start. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Could you do it one more time?
Yeah, yeah, for sure. No problem. Okay, so 1 here, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Man, it's close between 1 and 2.
1 and 2? Okay. Okay, so let's do, this is 1 here, and then this is 2.
I'll go with 2.
2?
Yeah.
Okay, so cool thing about that is zone 2 is your eliminative system. Now, Sachin, briefly tell me real quick, what is it that you spoke of before you came in today? Kind of the things that you've been dealing with.
Oh, with my gastritis situation?
Yes. So he'd been saying that
Yes.
he was kind of having some inflammatory things going on, especially in the digestive system. But here's the thing, with the zone 2 being the eliminative system, that is also your toxin elimination, and that also ties in with the small intestine and regulatory function of the bowels and stuff like that. So that's really amazing because he's basically telling us exactly the symptoms that he's dealing with is aligning with the zone that needs to be corrected today. So we're gonna go ahead and make sure that your zone 2 is balanced out, and with that, you can expect to have that bowel situation calm down, get back to regular digestive function, and overall just have your whole body balanced out the way it's supposed
That'd
to
be great, man.
So, all right, guys, so let's go ahead and get started. Like I'm saying, we have zone 2, so we got specific points on the spinal cord that we're gonna stimulate. It's gonna send healing energy up, reset that brain center, and then afterwards, he's gonna be perfectly balanced, and his body's gonna start to function the way that it's supposed to. Okay. All right, deep breath for me right here, sir. And all the way out. There you go, nice and relaxed, good. Beautiful, that moved well there. Okay, deep breath again here. And all the way out. Nice. And then last one here, deep breath again. All the way out. Beautiful. Okay. All right, so now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and check out his hips. Make sure that his pelvis is balanced out so he can keep that nice, good squat form in the gym. All right, sir, so a little restricted on this right side. Let me get you lay on your side. Face me this way, please. Good. And then we'll bend this top leg up. Have you straighten this bottom one out for me here. Perfect, there you go. Good. All right, all right. And I'm gonna roll you this way. Good. I was actually starting to go as soon as we set up.
Yeah.
All right, so let's have you lay face up for me, please.
All right.
And then right here, what we're gonna do is really tie it all in. Yeah, is that a little tender here on this right side?
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes sense. Good. Okay, so we're gonna come back to that. Let's go left first here. Beautiful. And then one more here. Nice. Good, good. Deep breath in for me. All the way out. Perfect. All right, sir, let's have you flip on over for me, please. And then let's lay face down.
All right.
Again, we're gonna do a little bit of that right there.
Thank you.
Yes, sir, yes, sir. Okay, so let's check out the hips. Again, make sure the pelvis is good. Boom, that's money. Nice, awesome, awesome. This is all good to go. Perfect, good. Okay, so now we're gonna come back to that same point, recheck it, and Sachin, I want you to let me know how it feels now in zone 2. Okay, so 1, how's 2 feel now?
Oh, it's not nearly as tender as it was.
Got you,
Yeah.
got you. Okay, now let's check out 1, how's 1 feel?
1 is even better than 2 was.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect, perfect. So right there and there, there's already a pre and post difference just from that adjustment right there. So that lets me know that we've already begun to balance out the body. And now that the eliminative system is fully balanced and is starting to function perfectly, we can expect to see all those issues that he was explaining about earlier totally clear up, okay? So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you want some more information, feel free to check out the description below. Formula Chiropractic. I'm located in Charlotte, North Carolina, and we'll see you in the next one.